Imagine a garden, a place where the worries of the world melt away and tranquility reigns supreme. It is bathed in soft moonlight, casting a gentle glow over every leaf and petal. The air is alive with the whisper of leaves, a soothing symphony that calms the soul. This is no ordinary garden. It holds secrets and mysteries that only the night can reveal. It shimmers with an ethereal glow, as if the stars themselves have descended to rest among the flowers. This magical place exists only at the stroke of midnight, a fleeting moment when the world is still and magic is possible. It is a sanctuary of enchantment, a refuge from the chaos of daily life. It is a place where dreams take flight, where imagination knows no bounds. Fragrant flowers bloom in every color imaginable, painting the night with their vibrant hues. They pulse with an inner light, a gentle reminder of the beauty that lies within. The air hums with the music of unseen creatures, a melody that speaks to the heart. It is a symphony of nature, a harmonious blend of sights and sounds that create a perfect moment. This is the Midnight Garden, a place of wonder and healing where the soul finds peace, a place where time stands still, allowing you to savor each precious moment. The Midnight Garden is a secret known only to those who seek its magic. It is hidden from the world, a secluded haven waiting to be discovered. It is waiting to be discovered, a treasure trove of beauty and serenity. Its magic is a beacon of hope, guiding those who are lost back to themselves. It draws those who are lost and lonely, offering solace and comfort. This is a story of that magic, a tale of wonder and enchantment. It is a story about the power of memory and the importance of human connection, a reminder that we are never truly alone. Clara was a young woman with a heart full of longing. She often found herself daydreaming about a life different from her own, a life filled with purpose and belonging. Her days were spent in a routine that felt monotonous, and she yearned for something more, something that would give her life meaning. She had always felt a little lost, a little out of place. Despite having friends and family, there was an emptiness inside her that she couldn't quite explain. She would often take long walks, hoping to find solace in nature, but the feeling of being adrift never left her. She longed for a place to belong, a place where she could feel at home. The city, with its constant hustle and bustle, only amplified her sense of isolation. She dreamed of a quiet sanctuary, a place where she could find peace and perhaps herself. Then one day she received unexpected news. A letter arrived bearing the seal of a law firm she had never heard of. With trembling hands she opened it, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and anticipation. Her great-aunt Millie had passed away. Clara had only met her a few times, but she remembered her as a kind and gentle soul, always with a twinkle in her eye. The letter went on to explain that Aunt Millie had left her entire estate to Clara. Clara was to inherit her estate. The news was both shocking and exhilarating. She had never imagined that she would be the heir to anything, let alone a grand estate. It felt like a dream, one that she was afraid to wake up from. The estate was called Willow Creek. It was a name that sounded like it belonged in a fairy tale, and Clara couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder. She had heard stories about the place from her mother, tales of its beauty and mystery. It was a rambling old house with sprawling grounds, the kind of place that seemed to have a life of its own, with secrets hidden in every corner. Clara's mind raced with possibilities, and she felt a spark of excitement that she hadn't felt in years. Clara had visited as a child. She remembered very little, just fleeting images of running through the gardens and playing hide-and-seek among the trees. Those memories were hazy, like a distant dream, but they filled her with a sense of nostalgia. She felt a flicker of curiosity. What had Aunt Millie seen in her that made her the chosen heir? What secrets did Willow Creek hold? The questions swirled in her mind, and she knew she had to find the answers. It was a chance for a new beginning. Clara decided to embrace this unexpected turn of events. She packed her bags, filled with a mix of excitement and trepidation, ready to embark on a journey that could change her life forever. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, she decided to visit Willow Creek. The journey to the estate was filled with anticipation, and as she approached the grand gates, her heart raced with a blend of fear and hope. The old house seemed to sigh as she stepped inside. The creaky floors and the scent of aged wood welcomed her. as if the house itself was acknowledging her presence. It was a place that had seen many lives, many stories. Dust motes danced in the shafts of sunlight that slanted through the dusty windows. The light created a magical atmosphere, making the old house feel like a portal to another time. Clara felt a sense of wonder as she took in her surroundings. The air was heavy with the scent of memories. Each room seemed to whisper stories of the past, tales of joy and sorrow, of love and loss. Clara felt a connection to the house, as if it was a part of her own history. Clara wandered through the rooms, her fingers trailing over the worn furniture. She could almost hear the echoes of laughter and conversation, the ghosts of those who had lived there before her. It was a place rich with history. She felt a strange sense of familiarity. It was as if she had been there before in another life. The house seemed to recognize her, to welcome her home. It was a feeling that filled her with both comfort and curiosity. It was as if the house itself was trying to tell her a story that was waiting to be uncovered, a story that was now hers to discover. Clara knew that this was just the beginning of a journey that would lead her to find her true self. Among her great-aunt's belongings, Clara found an old, leather-bound journal. Its pages were filled with elegant, spidery handwriting. The journal spoke of a secret garden. It was a place of magic and wonder. It bloomed only at the stroke of midnight. Clara was both intrigued and skeptical. Could such a place really exist? Driven by curiosity, Clara decided to investigate. That night, as the grandfather clock in the hall chimed 12 times, she crept out into the gardens. The air was cool and still. The moon hung heavy in the sky, bathing the world in its silvery light. Clara followed a winding path, her heart pounding with anticipation, and then she saw it. Tucked away behind a tangle of ivy was a gate. It creaked open as if inviting her in. Clara stepped through the gate. She gasped in amazement. Bathed in moonlight was the most beautiful garden she had ever seen. The garden shimmered under the midnight sky. Flowers of every color imaginable bloomed with an otherworldly glow. They pulsed with an inner light. As Clara ventured deeper into the garden, she noticed something even more extraordinary. Each flower seemed to hold a memory. As she touched a delicate bluebell, a vision unfolded in her mind. She saw a young girl, her laughter echoing through the garden, chasing butterflies with carefree abandon. She recognized the girl. It was her great-aunt Millie. Clara realized that these flowers were not just beautiful, they were vessels of the past, each one holding a precious memory. Intrigued, Clara explored further. She discovered that the garden's magic extended beyond her own family history. As she touched. Section 5. A sanctuary of healing. Word of the Midnight Garden began to spread. People from the village, drawn by rumors of its magic, started to visit. They came seeking solace, hoping to reconnect with lost loved ones, or simply to find a moment of peace. Clara welcomed them all with open arms. An elderly gentleman named Mr. Thompson found comfort in the garden. He had lost his wife many years ago. He missed her dearly. In the soft glow of a pale pink rose, he saw her face again, her gentle smile as radiant as ever. He wept, not from sorrow, but from the bittersweet joy of remembering. A young couple torn apart by a misunderstanding found their way back to each other among the fragrant lilies. The garden became a sanctuary for healing, a place where people could confront their grief, celebrate their joy, and find solace in shared memories. Section 6. Sharing the magic. Clara realized that the garden was not just a gift for her, it was a gift to be shared with the world. She felt a deep sense of responsibility to protect it. She also wanted to share its magic with others. She decided to open the garden to everyone. She wanted everyone to experience its healing power. She began by inviting people she knew. Then word of mouth took over. People from all walks of life flocked to the Midnight Garden. They came from far and wide. They were united in their desire to connect with something bigger than themselves. The garden welcomed them all. Clara watched as strangers became friends. She saw hearts heal and spirits soar. The garden had a way of bringing people together. It reminded them of the things that truly mattered: love, connection, and the enduring power of memory. Section 7. The gift of connection. As the seasons turned, the Midnight Garden continued to weave its magic. Clara realized that the true magic of the garden was not just in the glowing flowers or the evocative memories. It was the sense of connection that it fostered. It was a place where people could come together, share their stories, and find solace in the knowledge that they were not alone. One cool autumn evening, as the leaves turned shades of gold and crimson, Clara sat on a bench in the garden, surrounded by the soft glow of the flowers. She watched as a group of children laughed and played amongst the blooms. Their joy was infectious. Clara realized that the midnight garden was a gift that would keep on giving. It was a place where memories were made and shared, where hearts were healed, and where the bonds of community were strengthened. Section 8. Reflections in the Moonlight. The midnight garden, bathed in the soft glow of moonlight, was more than just a garden. It was a sanctuary, a place where time seemed to stand still and the worries of the world melted away. The moonlight cast a magical glow, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. It was a reflection of ourselves. The still waters of the garden pond mirrored not just the moon and stars, but also our innermost thoughts and feelings. In the quiet of the night, we could see our true selves, unmasked and unguarded. Just as the flowers held the memories of the past, so too did our hearts hold the stories of our lives. Each petal, each leaf was a testament to the passage of time, to the moments that had shaped us. The garden was a living, breathing chronicle of our existence. Each memory, whether joyful or sorrowful, had shaped us into the people we were today. The laughter of friends, the tears of loss, the quiet moments of reflection, all were etched into the fabric of our being. The garden was a place where we could honor these memories, where we could find solace and strength. Clara realized that the garden was a reminder to cherish our memories. It was a place where the past and present coexisted, where the lessons of yesterday could guide the choices of tomorrow. She understood that the garden was not just a physical space, but a metaphor for the journey of life. It taught us to hold them close. The delicate beauty of a single flower glowing softly in the moonlight was a reminder of the fragility and preciousness of our memories. We learned to treasure them, to keep them safe in the garden of our hearts. It also showed us the importance of sharing them with others. The garden was a place of connection where stories were told and retold, where experiences were shared and understood. In the moonlit garden, we found a sense of belonging, a community of kindred spirits. For in sharing our stories, we connected with each other on a deeper level. The bonds we formed were not just of friendship, but of understanding and empathy. We realized that we were not alone in our experiences, that others had walked similar paths and faced similar challenges. We created bonds of understanding and empathy. The garden was a place where differences were set aside, where the common threads of humanity were woven together into a tapestry of love and compassion. It was a place where we could be our true selves, without fear of judgment or rejection. As she looked around at the faces of those gathered in the garden, Clara felt a profound sense of peace. The garden had brought them together, had given them a space to heal and grow. It was a place of transformation where the wounds of the past could be healed and the seeds of the future could be sown. The midnight garden had given her a gift far greater than she could have ever imagined. It had given her a sense of purpose, a reason to wake up each day with hope and determination. It had shown her the beauty of life, the magic of the night, and the power of community. It had given her a sense of purpose, a community to love, and a connection to something truly magical. The garden was a testament to the enduring power of nature, to the resilience of the human spirit, and to the unbreakable bonds that connect us all. Section 9. What are your happy memories? Close your eyes for a moment. Think about a time when you felt truly happy. What do you see? Who are you with? What do you hear? Let the memory wash over you. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of laughter in your ears, the love in your heart. Our memories are precious. They shape who we are. They connect us to the people we love. Take some time today to reflect on your own happy memories. Share them with someone you care about. Let them bring you joy. Section 10. Conclusion. The enduring magic. The midnight garden was a place of wonder and enchantment. It reminded us of the power of memory, the importance of connection, and the enduring magic that existed within us all. It was a place where dreams blossomed, hearts healed, and the human spirit soared. As you go about your day, remember the magic of the midnight garden. Let it inspire you to cherish your own memories, to connect with others, and to find joy in the simple things in life. For the world is full of wonder if only we open our hearts and minds to see it.